Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my July favorites. I don't have a whole bunch of things. I was actually gone for a lot of July, so I wasn't wearing as much makeup as I normally do on a normal month because I was out of town 3 of the 4 weekends and it was just a little bit crazy. So let's get started with a couple things I did try that I was really loving. So I'm actually gonna talk about the eyelashes I'm wearing right now. These are the Faction lashes. And these are a collaboration with Nubu Sun and Alex Faction. And these, I love these. Like, they're limited edition and I might have to go get more. So thank you guys for sending me these, but I might have to go get another pair because I really like them. As you can see, these are the lashes I do have on today. And they are just so nice because they wing out slightly and they're still chunky enough that they're not like super perfect looking. And they're dramatic, but not over the top. So, I mean, they're just gorgeous. I am in love with them. These are probably about the 10th time I've worn them, and they're holding up really well. So overall, I'm very impressed with these lashes, and they're one of my favorite styles. So I have another product that is created with some of my friends, and this is the Battle Lash palette and Saucebox collaboration. So I really like this palette. Like I said, I was actually out of town for a lot of July. I got this in late June, but too late that I wasn't going to include it in my June favorites. I think the Battle Lash girls did a great job in selecting the colors for this because what's great about it is you can see there's a range of colors in both kind of depths. You have a really dark and a really light, obviously. And then you also have some colorful shades. So I really like this because I could just take this palette with me and just grab for this palette. And I didn't really need to bring as much makeup when I'm traveling just over the weekends and stuff. So I really enjoyed this palette. I've already made a couple tutorials with it, so I can link a couple of those down below if you're interested. This palette is limited edition, so I don't know how much longer this will be available, but I think this is a great palette. I love Saucebox in general, and I have basically all their palettes. And so I was really excited because I also loved Battle Lash Girls, and I think they just did an amazing job. This color is definitely my favorite, and then this is probably my most worn. So, Battle Lash palette with Saucebox, great choice and something I've been loving this month. Another product I've been wearing a lot is Truly Toxic. This is by Strobe Cosmetics, and as you can see, this is a loose, basically lime green shadow. I really like lime green, and I wear it a lot, so this shadow isn't too over the top. I like that shadow because it's tame enough because you can sheer it out, and I really like that. It's kind of a pop of color on the inner corners or on the lower lash line, and this one's really bright and shimmery, so it's really fun. I have quite a few like single eyeshadows, so I'll start with Nylon by MAC. This is a really just like pearlized soft yellow color. I really like this. I'm using it to highlight my inner corners right now. And I've been wearing this either as a inner corner highlight or sometimes on my cheekbones if I'm feeling real crazy, or all over my lid. This is just a really fun, nice color if you're wanting a really bright, poppy highlight. And then I'll show you the two colors I've probably been wearing the most is Barcelona Beach by Makeup Geek and then Homecoming by Makeup Geek. And I've pretty much been pairing these with another shimmery shade and just kind of wearing a like 3-color eyeshadow on my lids because again, I've been busy, so I cut down my makeup time by wearing something easy. And I've been reaching for those. I got a lovely package from Blackbird Cosmetics, and I'm going to be doing a big review later on, and I do also have a tutorial coming up, but I'm just going to talk about a couple of my all-time favorite shadows. I tried them a while ago, and then they reformulated and have press shadows now, and their press shadows I just really like. I'm going to talk about 4 of my favorites because I have 8 of them and I've actually really been loving them all, but let's talk about the favorites so this doesn't get too long. So Dim Tradition, this is a really nice matte off-white. There's 13, and this is like a beige color. I would like to use this as a transition. And then these two I've been using kind of as crease colors. So there's Figment, which is just kind of a taupey brown color. It looks really nice for just a soft definition in the crease, and it would also work as a transition color for someone with a deeper skin tone than mine. And then Vintage is this lovely like dusty mauve rose color, and this is really pretty. I've put it on my cheeks because I think I like it like that too, and it's just also really nice, just kind of blend into the crease a little bit, and you can pull it a little bit on your lower lash line too if you just want kind of a soft, just kind of ethereal or bridal look. And then I have a blush. This is Vintage Rose, and this is by Ben Nye. I really like this blush for times that I just want to slap on something, so I have a little bit of color to my cheeks, but nothing too crazy. Because I am very fair, I don't like to go without blush because I find that it's almost like too little color on my face. So this is what I go for if I just want to look healthy, but not like I'm really wearing makeup. This is the Illamasqua Sealing Gel. I grabbed this the last time I bought the Skin Base in white, and this stuff is intense. You can just use a drop of this and mix it into like an eyeshadow or a pigment or something like that, and then basically transform it into, well, it could be waterproof anything, but I use it to make waterproof eyeliner, and I can make eyeliners any color, and this stuff is legit. Like, this stuff is hard to get off. I use the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil, and this is something that I usually bring in the like Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover because this stuff doesn't want to come off. But it's great for the summertime if you want your makeup to stay on all day. And then I broke down and bought the Becca highlighter, and this is in Moonstone. This highlight I didn't think I needed because I have Mary Luminizer, and I'm like, oh, they're similar. Rachel Whithurst and I took a trip to Sephora, and we were swatching these, and it's less shimmery and more glowy than the Mary Luminizer, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous, and I ended up caving and buying it. But I have no regrets because this is just one of the most gorgeous highlighters I've used. I do think I like MAC Lightscapade a little bit more, especially in the winter time, because this is more of a pearl color and this is a champagne, so this comes up a little more of like a white color, and this is a little more of a pale gold. So I do really like both. This is still probably my all-time favorite, but this for the summertime is just gorgeous because I do have, I mean, maybe it doesn't look like it, but I have a tan for me, and so I've really been enjoying this color. And then I have 3 lip products. One is the NARS Audacious Lipstick in Anna. I picked this up, I got some birthday money, and I grabbed this, and as you can see, this is just a gorgeous, basically dusty antique rose color. I really like this because I wanted something that was similar to MAC Faux, but had a little more color to it. So this is something I can just pop on if I want something that's not over the top, but I still want some color to my face. And I've done a review on the NARS Audacious Lipstick in Janet, and I can link that if you guys are interested. But in general, these are my all-time favorite formulation of lipsticks. They are a little bit pricey. I only own 2 of them, but they are gorgeous. So if you're looking for a color that you're like, I will wear this a lot, not something that you're like, oh, I'm gonna use this every once in a while, but if it's gonna be a staple color for you and you do wanna kind of splurge on the most gorgeous lipstick formulation ever, I would pick up one of these. And then I also have 2 of the ColourPop liquid lipsticks. I grabbed these even though the website was being terrible, and these are the 2 colors I like the most. This is Trap. This is kind of a, like, what do they call it? Gray, beige, nude color. I really like this because I do just love gray lips, and this is not as gray as like Sebastian or something, but it's a little bit lighter and a little more just kind of a nude color. So I find this to be a more wearable gray color. And then this is Midi. And I was kind of unsure about this because just nudes are hard for me to pull off in general, but I love this. This is one of the best formulas in general out of like the colors I got. And I know not everyone's enjoying the liquid lipsticks from ColourPop, but they're the texture of liquid lipsticks I prefer. Pretty Zombie Cosmetics has my favorite liquid lipsticks, hands down, but I like the really liquidy liquid lipsticks. I don't really like the cream ones. So I think the ColourPop ones are great. And this is my favorite color. It's just a really nice nude color, and it dries super, super matte. Anyhow, that's all of my favorites. Let me know in the comments box below what your favorites for the month of July were. If you'd like to see more of me around the interwebs, you can always subscribe so you don't miss a video from me. And then you can also follow me on Instagram. I post about 5 to 7 photos a week. So I'm Rebecca Shores MUA there. I also just got Periscope. I blame Raw Beauty Christie for getting it, and I blame Elsa Ray for actually getting me to do it. I just Periscope for the first time right before I started filming, but that's kind of fun. And I'm Rebecca Shores MUA on there. Most of my stuff, pretty much you can find me Rebecca Shores MUA, other than Twitter and Snapchat, which I am RK Shores. Anyhow, that's all I've got for you today. I hope to see you guys on the next video, and I will talk to you guys later.